Yeah, so I was looking around at the University of British Columbia, just kind of looking at different programs, and I was at the Faculty of Medicine and just kind of checking out um, epidemiology, which is the study of human populations. And I
Okay.
was like, okay, maybe, but it was very heavily statistical. You needed to do a lot of
Yeah.
stats in it.
Okay.
And so I was in that department and I was walking outside. And if you know Vancouver at all, it's like Seattle, it rains all the time. So it was pouring rain.
Okay.
But just like, I don't know, call it serendipity or something, I happened to look down on the ground and I found a pamphlet. And it was wet, soggy, wet. And for some reason though, something about it caught my eye and I picked it up and it was this thing called industrial hygiene. What is industrial hygiene? I was like, what is industrial hygiene? And it ticked off all the points that I wanted to do in my career. So it said, do you like, people? Do you like being in the field? Do you like doing some lab work? Do you like doing, all the things that I really kind of that resonated with me. So I I called them, and it was such a new program at the time. It was brand new that I actually talked to the professors and went to their offices and sat down with them and said, "So tell me about this program. What is it?" And it was completely new at the time at UBC. This was in the early 90s, and so I got to actually talk to them about what they did and what I could possibly do in this area, and it really intrigued me. And so then I applied and I got in. So
I'm sure you've thought back and said to yourself, man, if I had not looked down and saw if I had not been walking down that street and looked down and saw that pamphlet, who knows where my
right,
life would have gone.
it's definitely, that's why I do remember that it was such a turning point in my life. And normally I wouldn't pick up garbage off the floor or off the ground. Like that's not a thing I normally do. But I don't know, yeah, if you believe in sort of that,
I
serendipity or
do.
whatever.
I do. Call me weird, call me crazy, but yeah,
Yeah.
life is. I mean, if you look back, especially as you get older, you look back and you think to yourself, well, if I hadn't went dancing at that country bar in Austin, Texas, that one night when my future wife
Right.
also happened to go,
Yes.
but I mean, you see all these little things, right? These little
Right.
doorways, left, right, you
Yeah.
turn here.
Yep.
I mean,
All
this
those
is how.
branches that could have, your life would be totally different right now. Same with me. My parents never immigrated here. Let's say they were quite
Yeah,
happy in Hong Kong actually at the time, but they had this adventurous spirit. My dad wanted land. He wanted to have opportunity. So
cool.
he came and it was hard on them. It was really hard on them. But if they
Yeah,
hadn't done that, I wouldn't be here. I don't know what I would be doing right now. I wouldn't
yeah,
have the kids I have, anything, you know?
yeah, totally, totally.